Sup, Nerdmigos and the Jive Talking Nerd John Norgrove. We've got Wife here. We're here for the 25 reviews of Beermas. Today we are reviewing, as a request, our Terrible Movie Tuesday group changed into a favorite Christmas movie, or, well, holiday movie group.
Yeah.
Mostly because we didn't want to watch horrible Christmas movies. Which is totally fair.
Although I feel like we have seen a few. So.
We have, but we haven't forced them upon the group.
Yeah.
But the movie we watched with them was The Nutcracker and the Four Realms, which we watched on Disney Plus. It's starring Mackenzie Foy, Keira Knightley, Helen Mirren, Morgan Freeman, Misty Copeland. Just a pretty all-star cast of it. This is a 2018 movie. Yeah, it's a 2018 movie. And it's sort of like a re-engineering of the Nutcracker story, which is really nice. But it is using like the classical Nutcracker music. And the beer for today is Propagator Series Comet Single Hop Hazy IPA with hints of coconut and florals.
From Firestone Walker.
From Firestone Walker, yeah. And this is... Every time I see this, so we had a little bit of this. We have tried this before. In my mind, this is like a dark beer, and it's not.
It's not.
And it's not supposed to be. I mean, you heard me say like single hop IPA, hazy IPA, but there's something about it in my mind when I hear the word coconut. I think of a dark beer, and because of the brownness on the can, I think of like a dark beer.
Coconut,
but as you can tell, this is
not a dark beer.
This is a pretty bright,
pretty light boy.
Light boy here. It's Jesus, where is the volume? Oh, 5.6%. I was just like, where is it? It's 5.6%, so it's actually pretty light.
Yeah.
It's I think the coconut is really light on it.
Yeah, you can't really taste the coconut in it.
Yeah.
But it does sort of give it like a little bit of creaminess.
It gives it a little bit of mouthfeel. Yeah, when we first tried it, Julie compared it to it's like when you add lactose to a beer to give it that like creamy milkiness.
Yeah.
So it's certainly interesting. It's good. It's super drinkable, you know.
Yeah. It's definitely got the floral notes. You can definitely taste the hops in it. Firestone Walker's got a great hop profile, and I felt like this was an all-around really nice beer.
And this is using singularly the Comet hop, which is a good hop. I actually like the Comet hop.
I was drinking this while I was doing plein air painting while we were on vacation.
Yeah, yeah.
And this was a real nice, like, rainy weather landscape painting kind of beer.
Yeah, 5.6%. You're not worried about like going off the rails here, drinking 5.6ers. You know?
I was gonna say getting paint all over me, but I get paint all over me no matter what.
The messiest painter. It's so insane. Like, I do pour painting and I make less of a mess, and that's like spinning a painting on a drill. So yeah, who knows where that's coming from? But so this movie, it's basically about this little girl with a dead mom, because it's a Disney movie, and so there has to be like a dead
parent, especially a mom.
Especially a mom. I don't know what Disney has with killing moms, but that's them.
It's dark.
But this girl's got a dead mom, and her dad forces her to go to some fancy ball or some bullshit, and Morgan Freeman plays her like godfather, who's some sort of a magical tinkerer. Yeah. And she gets
throws
a
this
gift.
Like, big Christmas party every year, so they're like at this Christmas
his
party.
house, insofar as that's not somebody else's house, and he just works/tinkers there.
I think that's his house.
I don't know about that, because he was like not at his own party.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Or maybe like his kids are throwing the party because he's got the big fancy house, or his wife or something.
It was
whatever.
Definitely his house.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that one fucking bit. Yeah, whatever. This movie has some pretty Disney-style logical inconsistencies, you know? But in reality, like, who cares? It's a Disney movie. So either way, the dad's like, don't run away, don't go play, don't go play with your uncle whose fucking house apparently this party is in that he doesn't attend. And so she just does that, obviously. Like, fucking instantaneously. Like, they walk in and they're like, the so-and-sos of who gives a shit where? And they walk up and she's like, no, I'm gonna go this way. No longer participating. This girl, zero respect for her father's wishes, right? And of course she's butthurt because she's like, Dad's just trying to play it normal and I'm still sad that Mom died. Even though you can, like, there are definitely several scenes where you see her, like, kind of, like, spying in on the dad later on in the movie. And you can see that he's, like, destroyed, but trying to keep up heirs because, like...
Primarily because of his kids.
Well, that's just what you have to do to be a part of that society.
Yeah.
Is, like, attend to this shit.
Yeah, this takes place in, like, I'm gonna say pseudo-Victorian times.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Sure, whatever. Honest to God, I would say this movie takes place in steampunk times.
Yeah, that's why I said pseudo-Victorian. But there wasn't gears on everything.
Even steampunk times doesn't. I mean, like, whatever.
Pseudo-Victorian.
It feels like there's electricity in this universe. Like, definitely.
Oh yeah.
Like electric light bulbs and shit.
Might be like magical electric.
But it also might be magic. See.
Yeah.
Again.
Or
logical
technology so advanced that it is magic, a la Thor.
No, that's completely unacceptable. No, yeah. Because they got, like, cogs and shit for stuff. But whatever, she goes and finds her grandfather, or her godfather, I mean, and Morgan Freeman, like, reveals the secrets of the egg through mysterious double talking, magical black person style.
And then she goes into, like, another land, and then that's when
she basically gets lost during, like, so this mansion is set up with ribbons, and it's like, to get your Christmas gift, each kid has to start out in the yard, and they gotta follow a ribbon, like with a ring on it, and you follow your ribbon, and then when you get to the end, there's your Christmas present or whatever. Yeah. But I mean, it's showing kids, like, they start outside. Some of them are running into the woods. Some are running upstairs into fucking
rooms,
through rooms and shit. Like, it's just too complicated.
It's just so cool.
Listen. If I went to a party and they're like, hold this ring, and you gotta follow this ribbon for 400 miles through this super mansion in order to get your gift, I'd be like, I mean, or I could just, like, wait till everybody else's ribbons are down.
No, I'm gonna
because these kids are, like, jumping and dodging, and people are still trying to work. Like, you still have, like, servants trying to, like, deliver stuff. It's the most. I was just like, man, I would be so annoyed by this. It's a cool concept that if they left it outside, I think would be dope. But the fact that they brought it into the mansion, like, really seems like one of those things where it's mostly just making the people who work for you their jobs more difficult during Christmas.
I mean,
so that's
the whole gift idea thing is really cool. I really enjoyed this movie.
I super enjoyed this movie. Don't get me wrong. There were just some, like, some of those Disney brand logical inconsistencies that you come to expect, but at the same time, like, you just accept.
Yeah,
I guess
it was beautiful to watch. I really liked the costuming.
Costume was pretty alright.
The use of
Helen Mirren was dope.
When they had to use it was great.
Lot of CGI.
I really
in this.
liked the way that they made this. They made, like, it into a whole nother world. It felt very like
Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Narnia-like, but not actually Narnia. But like that kind of. It had that kind of, like, magical, adventurous sort of vibe to it, but
Narnia
like with a little
less
bit of
Jesus
dark
reference.
Yeah, Narnia with no Jesus.
No, I didn't say no Jesus. This is Christmas time.
But there wasn't
less Jesus.
It was fairly non-denominational, and then there's, like, a problem that they have to overcome, and I thought this was great. I like
what they did with the Mouse King. That was cool, where it's just like a herd of mice stacking on top of each other. So I'm borrowing that tech from World War Z, since that's a shitty fucking movie. They had to get some money out of it,
I mean,
right?
I think the thing that there's really the only thing that I didn't like about this movie is those creepy AF clowns.
Yeah, the clowns were pretty nightmare.
100% not okay with those nightmare clowns.
So, what's your best bit for this movie?
Oh, jeez. I don't know. I really liked the bit with the presents and the ring and getting them through ribbons in the mansion. Like, I was really into that.
Yeah. Oh man.
I was really into that.
That part for me was just like, all right, well.
Well, I guess I have to change my Christmas present plans.
That took several hours for a bunch of indentured servants to set up and interrupt their day's work. Good job.
I mean, I think
kids.
that's super cool. Now you're gonna have to do that with your gifts.
No, that's not literally at all.
Luckily for you, we have a very small house. So.
I can put them up in the trees. I got people for that. I got tree people for that. No, for me the best bit was honestly the clowns. I think that it was the most inventive and far and away the most, like, its own thing. were these nightmare clowns. They were super freaky. They were super scary. They were intentionally scary. They never got, like, characterization.
Yeah.
It was never addressed why Helen Mirren, who's was a good guy or whatever, had them. They're just like nightmare clowns because, hey, what if we made these clowns like as nightmarish as humanly possible?
It was a little bit
and they
like
do
the
a
orange
good job
guys
with
from
it.
Labyrinth.
Yeah, sort of. It's just filler space. But yeah, for me, it's the Rat King and the Nightmare Clowns were like the two best bits of this. But no, everybody did a great job. All the acting was super good. The CGI was good. It was visually pleasing. It was beautiful. You know, it's a Disney movie. You can't really expect less than that.
Yeah.
It's better than every live action Disney princess movie that's ever been made. So that's,
Definitely.
you know, we've got that going for you. Watch this instead of
Definitely.
fucking Mulan.
Any of those
Watch our Mulan
movies.
review. You'll know our opinion.
Yeah. And this
if it
was a
isn't obvious.
fantastic beer.
Yeah, and this is a
both
good
great
beer.
things.
Yeah, good beer. Good movie. But either way, I have been John Norgrove. This has been Wife. This is the 25 Reviews of Beermas. We watched Nutcracker and the Four Realms from 2018. The beer we are drinking is Firestone Walker's Propagator series Comet single hop Hazy IPA with hints of coconut and floral. And yeah, we'll catch you guys next time.
Yeah.
Merry Beermas to all.
And to all a good pint.